I walked away from high jump for 36 years. At 54, I came back. At 56, I became a two-time South African National Masters High Jump champion. I am Brendan McDonald from East London, South Africa, and passionate about high jump. Welcome to the channel. So everybody always asks, why high jump, Brendan? Why did you go back to high jump? Well, high jump is basically all that I known when I was a youngster. Played a bit of rugby, but my passion's always been for athletics. And so the journey actually started 2 and a bit years ago. I found myself, like most middle-aged men, 54 years old, sitting on the couch weighing 150 kgs and life passing me by. And I found that I wasn't in very good health. So I decided to make a few changes in my life, and one of them was to stop drinking alcohol. Not that I was a big drinker. I cut alcohol, decided to go on diet, and start exercising, and 2 or 3 months later hooked up with a group of fat boys, call it, and we formed a little group called the Bomb Squad, and we started walking every morning. And one fine morning I whispered to one of my friends that one day I'm going to go back to doing high jump, and they laughed at me. Then I came back and told my wife and son the same thing, and they laughed at me. So I put it to the test and gave myself a goal that when I reached a certain weight I would go back to high jump, which nobody knew me for except myself. And so from 150 kgs I went on diet, started eating clean, and a year later I had lost nearly 75 kilos and took part in my first high jump event. Went off very well and actually qualified for South African Masters high jump height in my first competition, which excited me, and I took things from there. So in brief, I went on an eating clean diet. I exercised for a whole year, trained very hard before I even tried to start competing. So one as a master can't just go into these things. You need to prep and prepare and get yourself into fairly good nick to be able to compete. And so by losing 75 kgs and I'm now down to weighing 75, I'm able to jump, I'm able to compete, and I'm able to do all these things injury free. So that's my journey. I will make another video on nutrition and food and how I dropped all the weight, because everybody also asks for that, but that's another rabbit hole on its own. So I'd just like to share this channel with all the older folks, masters, 40s, 50s and 60s, thinking of trying to get back into track and field. It's doable. It's the best thing you can do for yourself. And I absolutely love it. And I will be posting training videos, tips, and so if you guys are all interested, please subscribe to the channel, and let's get Masters Track and Field up and running. If you're over 40, 50 and 60 and think it's too late to chase a dream, this channel is for you. Subscribe and let's prove that age is just a number.